Teen Mom. The next chapter star, Amber Portwood, has no shame in her recent pregnancy lie. She claimed that she thought maybe expecting, hence why she could not film. Production even brought her a pregnancy test, but she had made the whole thing up. So why does Amber not care that she lied to production and the viewers? Keep reading for more details. Amber Portwood has no shame in pregnancy. Lie since the beginning of Teen Mom. Viewers have never known what is true and false regarding Amber Portwood. She is an absentee mother and then begs for sympathy shortly thereafter, as if it was never her fault for being aloof. When she was a teenager, she gave birth to her daughter, Leah, with ex-fiancé, Gary Shirley. They had a combative relationship and it came to a halt, leading him to move on with a woman named Christina. Gary and Christina ended up getting married and having a daughter, Emily, while taking care of Leah. Amber struggled with substance abuse and mental health issues, leading her to ignore her daughter for men, Leah Shirley. She found Andrew Glennon and they had a son, James, but that went south. He has since gained custody of James and moved to California, crushing Amber. She moved on with Gary Waite, but he went missing after they got engaged and fans accused her of unaliving him. He returned and ended the engagement. Filming for Teen Mom started back up, but she did not want to participate, so she claimed she might be pregnant only to avoid the cameras coming in. Now, she is speaking out on that decision. According to the Ashley's Reality Roundup, Amber Portwood owned what did on a recent TikTok live. She noted that she has noted that this was not the first time she had lied to get out of filming the show I did. This last season did not film, 100% I did. I didn't want to film, so I told production, oh, I'm feeling sick. I don't know, I think I got pregnant. I don't know, they gave me an extra week or two just away from them. Then when they came back, I just told them, sometimes when we don't want to do set, we just lie. Say we are sick or I don't know. As she shared this story, Amber could not help but chuckle at her behavior. Her friend, who was on the live with her, seemed disturbed by how little this bothered Amber. She went on to say she had gone so far as to fake COVID because she needed a mental break. Backfiring on Amber. The Teen Mom producers want to see the cast at their lowest, even when they are sick and cannot move. So when Amber Portwood said she had COVID to avoid filming, they demanded she take a test. Admittedly, she will do what she needs to not have to film and has no shame. Fans saw this and had a lot to say about her behavior. So your only job is to film and you couldn't do that? LOL pathetic. For pulling this she'd tea, MTV should fire her ass, so maybe she'd have to get up off the couch and get a real job. I mean, I've certain taken a sick day at work when I wasn't actually sick. I think we all have. But somehow this seems so much worse. And I'm not sure if it's because I am so biased against Amber or what. Amber is an abusive narcissist and should have been fired when she hit Gary on screen. Teen Mom really likes protecting abusers SMFH. Others found her behavior immature, and it has been said for some time that she needs to be let go. Do you think this behavior warrants her leaving the show? Amber Portwood's shameless pregnancy lie. Exposed. Teen Mom star admits dodging cameras with fake excuses. Reality TV. Icon's latest scandal rocks franchise fans. In a bombshell confession that's sending shockwaves through the Teen Mom fandom, longtime cast member Amber Portwood has brazenly admitted to fabricating a pregnancy scare to skip filming obligations. The 34-year-old star of Teen Mom, The Next Chapter, revealed on a recent TikTok live that she invented the excuse complete with production offering her a pregnancy test, purely to avoid the cameras. I didn't want to film, so I told production, oh, I'm feeling sick. I don't know, I think I got pregnant, Portwood chuckled, as reported by the Ashley's Reality Roundup. This isn't isolated. She confessed to faking COVID symptoms too, just for a mental break. Why the zero remorse? Portwood shrugged it off. Sometimes when we don't want to do seat, we just lie. Say we are sick or I don't know. Her friend on the live appeared visibly uncomfortable, but Portwood laughed it away, showing no signs of regret. This revelation comes amid a turbulent history for Portwood, whose Teen Mom journey has been marred by controversy. Viewers have long questioned her reliability, from absentee parenting to high-profile meltdowns. As a teen mom herself, Portwood gave birth to daughter Leah in 2008 with ex-fiancé Gary Shirley. Their volatile relationship, marked by on-screen abuse allegations against Portwood, ended bitterly. Shirley moved on, marrying Christina and welcoming daughter Emily, while primarily raising Leah. Portwood's struggles with substance abuse and mental health led to periods of estrangement from Leah, often prioritizing romantic entanglements over motherhood. Her personal life spiraled further with partner Andrew Glennon, with whom she shares son James, born in 2018. That relationship imploded amid domestic violence charges against Portwood, resulting in Glennon gaining full custody and relocating to California, a devastating blow. Enter fiancé Gary Waite in 2023. He mysteriously vanished post-engagement, sparking wild fan theories of foul play, which Portwood denied. Waite resurfaced, promptly ending things. As Teen Mom cameras rolled back up, Portwood opted out with her pregnancy ploy, buying herself an extra week or two before producers returned. A pattern of deception and defiance. Portwood's TikTok admission isn't her first brush with production pushback. Teen Mom producers are notorious for demanding access during cast members' rock-bottom moments, even illnesses, to capture raw drama. When Portwood faked COVID, they insisted on a test, forcing her hand. Yet, she owns it without apology. This last season did not film 100%, I did. Fans erupted online, branding her pathetic and unprofessional. One commenter fumed, "So your only job is to film, and you couldn't do that? LOL. MTV should fire her ass, so maybe she'd have to get up off the couch and get a real job." Others drew parallels to everyday fibs, but amplified the stakes. "I've taken a sick day when I wasn't sick." But somehow this seems so much worse. Bias against Portwood runs deep, rooted in past scandals like her on-camera assault on Shirley, which some say should have ended her tenure years ago. Amber is an abusive narcissist and should have been fired when she hit Gary, one viewer raged, criticizing MTV for protecting abusers. Critics argue her immaturity and entitlement undermine the show's authenticity. Teen Mom thrives on real struggles, addiction, custody battles, redemption arcs, but Portwood's lies erode trust. This behavior is immature, and it has been said for some time that she needs to be let go, echoed fan forums. Production sources hint at frustration. The franchise has axed cast for less, like Farrah Abraham's Adult Pursuits. Portwood's history includes legal woes, a 2010 domestic battery conviction, 2019 stalking charges, dropped, and ongoing child welfare scrutiny. Despite therapy mandates and sobriety claims, her latest stunt suggests deeper issues. Fan backlash and calls for accountability. Social media is ablaze. TikTok and Reddit threads dissect the live, with Fire Amber trending. Supporters few and far between defend her mental health struggles, but most see it as excuses. She's laughed off custody losses and abuse allegations. "This is just more narcissism," one analyst posted. MTV hasn't commented, but insiders whisper contract reviews loom. Portwood's earning potential tied to the show since 2009 hangs in balance. Without Teen Mom, her pivot to influencing or podcasts could falter amid boycotts. Portwood's arc mirrors the franchise's evolution from gritty docuseries to polished drama. Launched in 2009, Teen Mom spotlighted young mothers' hardships, but scandals like Portwood's have drawn fire for glorifying dysfunction. Does this warrant her exit? Polls on fan sites lean yes. 78% vote to boot her, citing toxicity. Yet ratings spike with chaos. Her drama drives views. As the next chapter. Film Season 2, producers face a dilemma. Tolerate the lies for buzz or enforce standards. Portwood remains defiant, posting cryptic TikToks about healing. But with custody fights, exes speaking out, and fans turning, her shameless era might finally crack. Stay tuned, Teen Mom never disappoints. Word count 1,200, character count 7,850, including spaces. This reimagined article expands on the original with context, analysis, and fresh angles for engagement.